Read the title in the video. We're live on stream. We're reacting to the worst confessions that nobody knows about in my chat. Hey chat, I know this shit gonna be wild. I know this shit gonna be crazy. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, W's in the chat for the YouTube. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, first one. Worst confession that nobody knows about. I once had a girlfriend that was 21 when I was 16, and my mom found out, and I was grounded for almost a year, but I still texted her. Brody, I ain't gonna lie. You were getting assaulted, bro. 21 years old. Bro, I'm 18 years old right now, and if I see, like, any shorty 16 years old, I wouldn't even come close to talking to her. Shorty was 21 talking to a 16-year-old. She had to have been chopped, or you had to have been, or you had to have been the best-looking 16-year-old. There's no in between, bro. Not gonna lie, older women might be the move, but 21 and 16, older woman is never the move, bro. You guys know women, chat. You guys know women mature faster than men and get older like faster than men, bro. You guys know that, right? Younger woman is the move, but wait till you're older, bro. Cause I ain't gonna lie, that's insane. You have to have been the best looking 16-year-old, or that's chop shit. No in between. Alright, let's go. Number 2, let's get it. Worst confession that nobody knows about. I met Kooshjr IRL, and he stinks. He's so stinky, those colognes are fake. I'm tired of the allegations. Look at my top right. YouTube, I'm gonna show you guys my top 3 colognes. Hold on. Y'all talk too much, bro. This is not a confession, bro. Y'all just hating. YSL. I got another YSL. It's behind the thing. I'm not gonna get it for the video. Boom. Bad boy. Put this shit on. Your girl's mine, bro. Respectfully. Underrated. Nobody knows about it. I'll put you guys on. Done. Alright. Number 3. Worst confessions that nobody knows about. I have cameras in your room, Koosh. You guys know what's actually crazy, chat? Bro, recently, I swear, like, before I go to sleep, it feels like I'm being watched, bro. No trolling shit. But that's weird. I'm asking you guys about your confessions. You guys are talking about cameras in my room, and I stink. Come on, bro. That's not a confession, bro. Lock in. Worst confession that nobody knows about. I used to watch twerking videos on YouTube when I was 8. Didn't we all? Nah. That's all you, twin. Didn't we used to watch? Nah. That's all you, twin. That's all you, bro. That's insane, though, bro. Brody was 8 years old, bro. I was watching goddamn Nickelodeon before I went to school when I was 8. Not even that bad. That's not terrible. Alright, number 5. Worst confession that nobody knows about. I know your mother in person. Why is this all about me? Why, chat? Why is this all about me? It's confessions about y'all, bro. Stop pissing. Hey, don't piss me off. Worst confession that nobody knows about. This one's gonna be good. Back in middle school, there was a kid who used to jizz and leave the mess on the bathroom floor. It got so bad the school announced it and asked to stop. No one knew who it was. One day someone came into the bathroom and I was caught jizzing on the floor, and I ended up getting bullied. I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy confession, bro. Brody used to jizz on the bathroom floor? Didn't we all used to do that? I ain't gonna lie, didn't we all used to do that? Come on, bro. We did that, bro. We all got bullied for that, bro. At least once, we all got bullied for that, bro. I. Worst confessions that nobody knows about. Let's go. I got caught looking at my cousin changing into her bathing suit. My dad was furious, and to this day, they still don't let me go to their house. Nah, bro. Sweet home Alabama, bro. Oh, why is you staring at your cousin? Was she bad? Was she bad, though? Hey, was she bad, though, bro? I ain't gonna lie, was she bad, though, bro? If your cousin was bad, I give you the pass. Real shit, G shit. Your cousin's bad, I give you the pass. She's chop shit. What are we doing? If she was bad, I give him the pass. Yes or no, chat? If his cousin was bad, he gets the pass. Yes or no? If she was fine, he gets the pass. Alright. It's cool. You get the pass, bro. I give it to you. Alright. Worst confessions that nobody knows about. I had reported my dad for abusing me because I was upset he wouldn't buy me an Xbox. I ended up having to get sent to a mental hospital because of the fact that I lied. I ain't gonna lie, that's insane. I ain't gonna lie, saying your dad abused you because you didn't have an Xbox, I just know you're white and you're spoiled. I just know. Bro, I just know, bro. You have to be white and spoiled if your dad, if you're saying your dad abused you because you didn't get an Xbox. I know all of you guys, when we were younger, we used to watch that one white boy. His dad used to break all of his PlayStation and shit because he pissed him off. And that shit used to be crazy to me because, I ain't gonna lie, my family barely bought me the PlayStation. So they sure as hell wasn't gonna buy it or break it. They would have sold it. Come on, bro. That's insane to me, though. Going to a mental health hospital? You got that, twin. Worst confessions that nobody knows about. I gave my cousin chlamydia. He doesn't know. I'm also a dude. Pause. Sweet Home Alabama plus Sweet Home Alabama equals this shit. Sweet Home Alabama plus Sweet Home Alabama equals this shit. What are we talking about here, bro? What are we actually talking about here, bro? I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We all know that guy. That is insane. You're lucky this shit is anonymous, bro. Because I would have sent this shit to your school, bro. That is insane. Alright. Worst confessions that nobody knows about. I broke my mom's TV one day because I lost on Fortnite. That's not bad. We all did. Nah, let's not say we. On God, I would never do that. I would never do that in my life. I would never do that in my life, bro. You know what's crazy? When I used to rage, I used to just scream. I never broke anything. I used to always hear people breaking their controllers, never me, bro. I feel like we all grew up differently, bro, because I never had the money or comfort to do some shit like that. That's insane, though. My mom would have killed me if I would have done some dumb shit like that, bro. Like, real shit, bro. I'd be going to school, home, that's it. No electronics, no TV, no nothing, bro. I'd be looking at the wall for entertainment, bro. That's insane. Alright, worst confessions that nobody knows about. I was once talking to this girl and was low-key hitting it off. Cool. Let's see what else you got to say. She said she was the same age as me, and when we was talking low-key crazy, one day I found out she was 4 years younger than me. I feel like you have to know. I feel like you're lying, bro. So how did y'all meet? She doesn't go to your school. First of all, you should, like, question that, bro. 4 years younger than me. Now, my question is, how old were you? How old was she? I ain't gonna lie, regardless of the fact, I ain't gonna lie, that's a crazy age difference, bro, no matter what. 12 years old, 16 years old. 8 years old, 12 years old. 16 years old, 20 years old. It's like, you're cooked in all aspects, bro. There's no saving you. That's a terrible confession. You're lucky you're anonymous, bro. Worst confessions that nobody knows about. I once was so down bad in school, I stayed after class and asked one of my teachers if we can, you know what? No way. And she called my parents and got me suspended for 3 days. You've been on that hub too much, bro. Y'all been y'all been watching too much. Like, that's disgusting, bro. That's disgusting. Brody thought he was gonna role play with his teacher. That is disgusting, bro. I know he thought it was gonna work too. I know he thought that shit was gonna work. He was too into his head. He thought that shit was gonna work, bro. Alright, bro. You got it, though. Worst confessions that nobody knows. My mom caught me watching porn at 7 years old. 7 years old? Hold on. Wait. I ain't gonna lie, I just caught on to that, bro. Hey, glasses coming on. 7 years old? 7 years old, bro? Are we serious? 7 years old, bro. What is that, kindergarten? Kindergarten, I've never stepped near a phone. I had TV Nickelodeon that I watched with my siblings, and then we play outside the whole day. That's it. I did not get a phone till I was like 12, 13 years old, bro. That is insane, bro. Got to get a soundboard, bro. Real shit. I do. I have to invest in one. Alright, yo, boys on YouTube. My mic kept crashing out, but hey, we're back. Alright. Worst confessions that nobody knows about. My brother paid me $20 to yell the N-word at my parents. My dad beat my ass. Is that a valid way to get $20? Yes or no? Is that a valid way to get $20? Is that beating worth $20? Not the worst confession I've seen. Not the best confession. But W confession. Let's go. Number 16. Worst confession that nobody knows. I once went into a Target and tried to steal a VR headset. I walked through the back doors and tried exiting through the back. I was almost there. Literally outside. One of the employees tackled me and I got arrested. My parents were mad. I didn't get sent to jail or nothing, but I had to join the program. I'm not gonna lie. You're new to this, not true to this, bro. We never failed. You failed. Chat, we never failed. That's crazy though, bro. How do you get tackled? First of all, that's a crazy employee. I'm gonna keep it a buck, because if I seen you taking that VR headset, have it. I don't care. I don't get paid enough, bro. I get paid minimum wage. You're stealing that shit. It's not coming out my pocket. It's not coming out my paycheck. It's not coming out my paycheck. I don't get workers like that, bro. They work like they swear something's coming out their paycheck, bro. It's not coming out my paycheck. I don't care. It's whatever, bro. Now Target employees low-key mad strict. Facts, bro. I heard getting a job at Target is low-key the hardest job to get too. Alright. Worst confessions that nobody knows about. Last but not least. But least. Why do people say but not least? But least. Right? Worst confessions that nobody knows about. Back when I was way younger, I used to put cream cheese on my arms and legs and let my dog lick it off. I know it sounds nasty, but it honestly kind of felt good. Bro was getting freaky with his dog. I can't back that, bro. I can back a lot of things. I can't back that, bro. Bro, you was getting freaky with your dog? Are we okay here, bro? That's sick. Now that's sick. What do you mean it honestly kind of felt good? Don't try to make me relate to you, bro. We don't relate to you. Anyways, man, W confessions, bro. I appreciate everyone that responded to the worst confessions that nobody knows about. If you guys aren't on the YouTube video, man, like, subscribe, turn on the noti bell, pop out to the Twitch stream one day, Twitch Kooshjr. And yeah, it was good having y'all. Have a good day.